Hello guys and welcome back to Legos Island. So it is Sunday, January 21st of 2024, and the only reason I accessed it on January 19th was actually mainly because I put all the items for the winter party in free item room 20. But actually, it's kind of a coincidence that I do end up landing up here, mainly because, as you may notice, I shrunk down the size of the blue friendship heart ice sculpture. The only reason I did this is because I felt like in the original video it was way too big. And if I'm being honest, I think I definitely can agree it was. This honestly makes a whole lot more sense. But regardless, let me actually show you I wasn't kidding about free item room 20. As you guys can see, we have all the items here in free item room 20 for the winter party. And that's pretty cool. So that's really it. There's really not much else to say. But actually, yeah, speaking of dogs, let's go get some. Now, thankfully this time we're only taking 2. That is Splash and Aquamarine. We already got Aquamarine last time. Who do we take instead? We'll take Valentine. And see, Splash is already here, but not Valentine for some reason. And that's where I respawn her. So it's actually the last day of the party, considering this is only on for the weekend. So let's do something. To celebrate the final day of the winter party, I implemented something that should have been here on day 1. The snowball fight. The thing is though, I had no idea where to put it all this time. So I thought, you know what? The water park had a lot of space, at least here. So I thought, why not? So what I did here was obviously put a ton of snowballs in, of course, these 2 chests right here, respectively. And while I am technically the only one here, basically it is as follows. Of course, we choose a fort, and of course, if, you know, somebody else was around here, like Rose Crystal, for example, unfortunately she isn't, normally, me and her would most likely, you know, throw snowballs at each other, but unfortunately, I am the only one here, so, yeah. But I did set this up because originally that was going to be a part of the party, so it just does not feel the same, though, man. And, yeah, it's just something, but hey, you know what? That's cool. Plus also, this was meant to be here on day 1 anyway. I just had to find a place for it. And that's why it wasn't there, because I literally could not find a place to put it until, like, today. On the last day of all days. I know. It's like actually kind of unfortunate when you think about it. It took me literally until the final day to finally think of somewhere to put it. And it'll be literally cleaned up, like, the 22nd, which is literally 1 day from now. But on the other hand, I do hope you guys do love the setup, as it does look actually pretty cool. As you may notice, we have a dark blue flag and a light blue flag. One of the main colors of this party, or one of the 2 main colors of this party alongside white. As you may notice, those colors are also featured here as well on the little background thing, which is pretty cool. With this being a snow fort, by the way. With all that being said, that's pretty cool. And we have a versus sign out of the 2 colors for the forts, which is pretty freaking cool. See, if I did it like this, I don't think it would have looked as cool. It does look cool, but this makes a lot more sense considering it's based off of the 2 colored flags of each fort, which is why I went for that instead of what you just saw. So, with all that being said, there's not much else to say. Like, there's no other items. You know what? Actually, we could add the snowball in here as an item. That is much more like it. Of course, we would obviously have to go over there to, of course, be able to claim the item, which, of course, it being the snowball. And now it has been added to the collection of items, officially completing this wall. Who knows what's going on here, though? We'll figure that out eventually. And then not long after that, we're gonna have to make another room. Hopefully that isn't for a bit. You know, I really should have made a medieval banner for this event. I haven't made a medieval banner in quite a while for an event. The problem is, though, again, it's the last day of the event, so it's kind of pointless now. And it would only be available for like 1 day. I know this and the snowball item are only here for a day, but granted, those were supposed to be added on the first day. And then eventually I gotta change all this back. And that's it. That's genuinely all I gotta say. I'll see you in the next episode.